How's it going, y'all? Marcus Moore, perennial Jeet Kune Do principles out in Temecula, California. Just wanted to go over with y'all the basic stance in kickboxing, especially in Jeet Kune Do kickboxing. Go right into it. So, here is the basic stance. So if you look, you've got relative to your opponent. If the camera right now is my opponent, I've got a line going from my back heel past my front toe directly straight that way, straight towards you. Now, some folks will actually have the line go from the back ball of the foot to the front toe, but you can experiment with this. But I feel like you end up losing a little bit of balance, and that might count, especially when you're talking about grapplers and having that extra second. You don't want them to get that close, but you want to be also careful. So from the heel to toe alignment, back heel raise just a little bit to add mobility. Just like anything else, when you want to be on the balls of your feet, you want to have that, but especially with that back leg, because you want to be having forward pressure. When you're talking about fighting, you want to go in instead of staying out. So basics in terms of hands, nice and relaxed. You got a lot of people will have their hands up and their shoulders up and everything like that, but we want to take a more relaxed approach. You don't know how long you're going to be fighting, so you want to use your awareness and other things instead of having a more tense stance. Front hand points to the target. If you look this way, I actually have my front hand pointing towards what it is that I'm going to hit. Okay. Rear hand. The principle is basically a guard hand. You're guarding anything that may come in, but depending on the situation, you might weave, boom, and throw your shot in that way. So you got your guard hand in the back, front hand in the front, doing at least most of your initial work. The awesome thing about this is if you're talking about self-defense, I still have the same situation going on. So instead of doing this, which might be, more taken as more of an aggressive position, I'll actually have my hands this way, where I'm doing the exact same thing. All I have to do is close my hand, boom, and throw my shot out. All right? So we've got heel-toe alignment. We got shoulders above the hips, staying in balance. You want to always have your shoulder above your hips, no matter how you're moving. See, as I'm moving backwards, I'm not dipping way back. I lean back just a bit, depending on what it is that I'm trying to do. But here's the basic concept. Okay, now onto footwork. So your basic footwork, I like to use a step. A lot of folks will use step and slide, and step and slide is good, especially when you're on questionable ground. But in terms of keeping balance, your body understands stepping. It's what you do when you walk, okay? So we want to keep this nice and natural. So in order to go forward and back, step forward, step reverse, step forward, step reverse, okay? So step forward, step reverse, step forward, step reverse, okay? And then left and right movement, that's known as covering. So in order to remember that, just like how I step and my feet open and then I close, and my reverse, my feet open and I close, same thing happens when you're covering left and right, okay? So if I'm gonna cover left, then that's my left. Then I open and close. Cover right, open, close. Open, close, open, close. Okay? Open, close, open, close. Open, close, open, close. Okay? Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. open, close, open, close. Excellent. Try it out. See what you guys think. Leave some comments in there below. I'll be sure to answer.